Today is May 7th, Monday. I'm out here at the lake cabin. I'm gonna be planting a bunch of things today, including tomatoes and jalapeno peppers. I'm gonna stake them up here in this bed for the tomatoes, and the peppers gonna go back there on the side. The other thing I'm gonna do is plant some sunflower seeds. I'm gonna plant beans next to the tomatoes in that row. Also, I'm gonna plant some zucchini and butternut squash. And we'll look at that later as far as how those look like, but here are my garlic. I think they're growing pretty well. Here are the cauliflowers that I planted 2 weeks ago. This is where I'm going to plant my sweet potatoes that I grew at home from just a sweet potato. Here we have the kale. This is the onion bed that I planted. The onion sets I planted 2 weeks ago, and it looks like some came out like this one. Overall, I think it looks pretty good. We had some nice rain. This bed also has some kale and some broccoli under the cover. So those look really nice. I'm gonna try to set some slug traps today, make some. These look really nice. I think these are the cabbages, the early cabbages. Somebody has been chewing on that one a little bit. So I gotta take a look. And again, I'm gonna set up the slug traps in all these beds. More kale. Oh, they look really good. They must like this bed, is really good. This is where I had tomatoes last year. Okay, the other thing that we can take a look at is the red onions. And these flowers, I thought they were calendulas, but I don't think they are. So I really need to pull the weeds. Put my gloves on. So yeah, I think they're okay. And this is the potato bed. Yep, they are growing. Also, the weeds are growing as well. This is the purple potato that I planted. And this is the yellow potato. And I'm gonna plant a couple of butternut squashes in this end, and then I can let them just run around here in this area. Let's take a look at the fruit trees. Oh, this tree is flowering, definitely. The golden apple tree. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. The flowers on the peach tree has all been spent. Hopefully they will produce some fruit. There was a lot of flowers. We'll check on that 2 weeks from now. Not much happening on this one. This one is I always have to read it because I keep forgetting. This is the apricot. Okay, this is the one that I think is dead, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't look like anything. I'm gonna have to scratch and see if I see anything green. We'll see. And this is, again, this is the cherry tree, and I think we had some flowers on this. Yes, lots of flowers that's been spent. So looking forward to seeing some fruit. Okay, this bed, I'm gonna clean this out and pull all the remainder of the parsnips from last year. And I'm gonna put I'm gonna put some butternut squash and zucchini in this. That bed again is for the jalapeno peppers. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna have space to put some sunflowers here as well. And again, these things that I thought they were calendulas, they are actually weeds. So I gotta pull these. And I'm gonna make another attempt today to plant some more stuff in here. So I'll look at my seeds and see what I have. I think I'm gonna try artichokes again. So these are all weeds. So I don't know what happened to last year's calendula, because I thought they were supposed to come back, but I don't see any. So we'll see. And also I brought on some parsley and basil that I'm gonna plant. That's too bad. I thought these were all something good. And the rhubarb is okay. At least this year it's nothing eating it. It has only 3 stalks, little ones. I gotta clean this bed a little later. I'll put some gloves on. But I did bring some coffee grounds, spent coffee grounds that I'm gonna sprinkle in the potato bed, only because this is the crappiest quality that I think. It doesn't really have much organic matter, and I'm gonna sprinkle this. And also what I'm gonna do is, if I have energy, I'm gonna look and see if I have any compost in the bottom of this compost bin that I could use to fill up that bed for the potatoes. I might do it today. I might wait until 2 weeks from now when I come back again, because there's just too much to do as it is today. So let me just sprinkle the coffee grounds, and then I come back and leave this out a little bit. We have all kinds of stuff trying to grow. Okay. Alright, so let's get to work. Hopefully I can get all this done today. I'll have to take some breaks. I'm already out of breath. And this bed is where I planted some beets and kohlrabi, and what else did I plant here? And I planted some parsnips. Oh, they're coming up, I think. Unless those are weeds. You can see some stuff. The kohlrabi is coming up. Again, I gotta put a slug trap in here as well. Beets are coming up. And there are some leftover garlics that I might pull later, or I'll leave them for now. Anyway, the first thing I'm gonna do is clean this tomato bed, which I already cleaned once, but we are in the wild, so I'm gonna prepare this. So I'm finished planting the tomatoes, and I put some basils in here as well. And the beans are planted. I need to come back and tie these tomatoes up a little bit. And now, the other thing I'm done with is the sweet potato bed. I have a couple of spots here, but I still have some slips at home, and I think I can just plant the sweet potato for this and have that grow. I have a row of basil here next to the sweet potatoes. The other thing I've done is cleaned up the potato bed and planted a couple of butternut squashes at the end. In the perennial bed, I had planted some catnip. I couldn't find my artichoke seeds, so I have to bring those back. I planted some sunflower seeds, planted 3 parsleys, since those are perennial as well, and the catnip is also perennial. At the end here, I have 3 zucchini plants. This bed has 9 butternut squash stations. We'll see how many will germinate. This bed has the jalapeno peppers planted and a couple of parsley plants. I had plenty of those parsley plants, and I have this much to show for my parsnips that's left over from last year. I have a lot of weeds within the walkway. I'm gonna have to clean that up. And that's it. I did set for snails and slugs, the trap. I still have to put the liquid in there, but instead of the beer, I just do yeast and sugar and flour mixture with water. Here's one as well, and I did put one over there, and there's one over there next to the kohlrabies. Okay, that's it. I think I planted everything here. Now I have to go to the cabin and plant some flowers in my flower box, and some of the flower beds, if I can find some space for some of the flowers I grew at home. The next thing I'm gonna do is replace the window boxes, this moss liner with proper plastic liner. This will hold the moisture better. This just drains the water too fast. I got some flowers here that is from last year, and then I grew some plants at home. Here I got some marigold that I planted in February, and then I have a bunch of violas. So those are going into the window box. The other things that I'm gonna plant in the flower beds is African daisy, and I do have zinnias. Here's a zinnia. Those gonna go into the flower beds, probably into that one over there where the tulips are. So got some potting mix and reuse some of the old soil and work on these right now. Boxes already planted. That's much better than what it was. All finished with the garden. I tied up all the tomatoes. I made a new netting for the beans. It's all planted down there. Put out the traps for the slugs. Also tied up the peppers. These are the jalapeno peppers. So it's ready to go. This is the final planting that I did today. I'll be back in about 2 weeks to check on things, and I'm probably gonna have to trim my tomatoes and tie them up a little more as they grow. Hopefully we get a lot of rain. See you later.